Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. Today, we are going to be talking about Gen V. Now, this is just going to be my initial thoughts and reaction / review on the first few episodes of the season. So, as usual, if you're new to the channel, my name's Matthew Haynes. Welcome to MVH, and we do movie reactions on this channel, TV show reactions, as well as TV reviews. That being said, reactions are filmed for Gen V, so expect them to drop when the series airs on Prime Video. But for now, the review will have to suffice. So for those who don't know, Gen V is the Boys spin-off series taking place between the previous season and season 4. And it focuses on the students at Godolphin University, where the students go to train to become heroes and possibly have a chance at joining the 7 if they're good enough. Now, obviously, like with any Boys series or anything we would expect from the Boys, there's going to be a lot of gore, there's going to be a lot of comedy, there's going to be a lot of crazy things that happen in this show because it's the Boys. I mean, what are you going to expect with that? That being said, this show does have a lot of that, so you're not going to be missing any of those beats that make the Boys exciting. But we're also going to be seeing a lot of new faces here, and I'm going to touch more on that towards some of my criticisms for this show so far, just based off the first few episodes. So here's what I did like about Gen V. I loved seeing a new take and expanded storyline for what the world is like within the Boys. Like, what is it like for other people trying to become what the image is of these soups within the 7. Some harsh realities as well, because not everything's sunshine and rainbows, as some of these characters come to find out as the episodes air. And even within the trailers, if you've seen any of the promotions for this series, you start to see a lot of that, and the show does really well at showcasing that. I mean, I think there's a lot of promise here with a lot of these characters and where the story is going to head, and they're expanding a lot of the storyline too with the world by showing us these nice, really hidden areas and different things that you may not know about. And I'm trying to be careful how I say some of these things here, because I'm not trying to get into spoiler territory here, just trying to give you guys a general vibe of how I'm feeling about the series right now. And quite frankly, I was honestly really excited just to see what I was seeing. I mean, everything gave me the vibes that I wanted to see from this. There's nothing wrong with the acting, nothing wrong with the choice of music, nothing wrong with any of those types of production sides of the series. It's a well shot series. The world building is there, and some of the actors are really big standouts, but that kind of comes into my criticism, my main criticism for how I'm feeling just based on a few episodes. And I did talk about that being something to do with the cast. So what I loved about The Boys season 1 was not only was it a fresh take for everything that was happening around the superhero genre at the time, but I really loved the main characters. I really loved Huey. I really loved his entrance, how they presented the character to us for the very first time. And then obviously Butcher as well, seeing him on screen, his presentation was just amazing, and that was something that stood out to me. There's something missing with the characters. There's a little bit of things missing with the characters here. So while the performances are really good and the action is there, the gore is there, there's just a little bit of things missing from the characters and their presentation that makes me want to be like, oh, okay, I'm loving that. I mean, there's a lot of promise in the main girl with Marie. There's a lot of promise with her abilities. I think her abilities are very unique, and I think they're adding out a nice wide range of different types of superpowers that we are expecting to see within the Boys. It's not just somebody that's super strong, someone that can fly, like the Boys has really unique abilities and people that have really unique abilities. So, and I do believe that the main character and some of the main characters have really unique abilities, but some of them are really not really standing out for me, except for one character, and that's the character played by Lizze Broadway. And I don't want to get too much into spoilers, but her character was such a standout for me and was really resonating with me, and I'm loving what they're trying to set up with her storyline altogether. And I'm sure, honestly, as the season goes on, because I'm still only about halfway through the season, we haven't finished watching the season as yet. We're still going through that over here on MVH. So by time you guys are seeing the reactions and the episodes, we'll probably already be close to finishing the series, and maybe I'll have a more updated review for you guys and how I'm feeling about the series at that point. Obviously, without any spoilers, I can probably give you guys an updated review as to how I'm feeling about the series towards the end of it. But as of right now, just off of the first few episodes, the characters are still a little bit struggling for me in terms of really trying to grasp my attention. And again, that's not to say that they're not going to get some of those beats that I want to see later on in the series. I'm pretty sure, because that's usually how it is. It is a new cast. We're seeing a lot of new people, so it's expected that it's going to take a while for them to grow onto you. But that's really honestly my only real criticism here. And it's not necessarily a harsh thing. It doesn't take away too much from the series. I'm debuting this season. I hate giving numbers and scores to things, but I kind of have to in this case, just to give you guys an idea of how I'm feeling. But I'm kind of like around a 7 out of 10, like around like a 70, 75. I do think the show has a lot of promise. I do think there's a lot of things within the series that makes it a boys worthy series, a boys worthy spinoff. And there's, they tackle a lot of things. I was worried it was going to be cringy. I was worried it was going to have moments that weren't as exciting and moments that were just going to be just a little too on the nose. But no, they handled it really well in typical boys fashion. And obviously the production behind this is what you would expect it to be from the writing and the directing standpoint as well. So there's no errors in that at all whatsoever. All right, so that's it. That's all I can really say about Gen V, the boys spinoff, for the first few episodes. Again, this is just my thoughts as of right now for the first few episodes of the season. As the show continues, my opinions are subject to change, and how I'm feeling about the series may change as well as I see more episodes. As I said, I didn't get a chance to finish the series yet, so I'll probably give an updated review when I get a chance to finish the series, before the show goes on too long. But like as I always say, guys, just watch the series for yourself and come to your own conclusions and opinions, because just how I'm feeling about the characters might just be a me thing, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing or a good thing. You just got to give it a watch for yourself, and I do recommend you do watch it, especially if you love the boys, and I think it stands up to that. So definitely give it a shot, guys. Watch Gen V. It's premiering on the 29th technically, so go ahead and get ready to watch it then on Prime Video. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Clockmaster out.